Hello, I'm Loon, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share information about the smallest countries in terms of land area on our planet. The Malta Knights, also known as the Sovereign Military Hospitaller Order of St. John of Jerusalem, of Rhodes, and of Malta, is a religious and charitable entity recognized under international law. Their form of sovereignty takes the shape of the extraterritorial status of the Magistral Palace, located at 68 Via Condotti in Rome, covering an area of 12,000 square meters. It's important to note that this form of sovereignty is distinct from traditional territorial sovereignty and does not equate to a physical territory. The Malta Knights are the world's smallest political entity with extraterritoriality, which means they have their own legal system, and other countries cannot interfere in their internal affairs. The origins of the Malta Knights can be traced back to the 11th century in Jerusalem. At that time, a religious organization known as the Knights of St. John was established, and some also refer to this order as the Order of St. John. Their mission was to provide medical care, humanitarian aid, and protect Christian pilgrims from Islamic threats. Members of the order were referred to as Knights, and they developed a strict hierarchy and system dedicated to religious faith and the defense of Christian beliefs. They established hospitals and shelters to care for wounded pilgrims and the impoverished. As a result, these knights actively participated in the Crusades against Muslims. In the 12th century, due to the influence of the Crusades, in 1187, the Muslim army led by Saladin successfully captured Jerusalem, leading to the loss of the headquarters of the Order of St. John. The Order of St. John went into exile in various regions, congregating on early Mediterranean islands such as Cyprus and the island of Rhodes. The headquarters of the order relocated to the Greek island of Rhodes, also known as the island of Rhodes, where they established the Castle of Rhodes, used for defense and to carry out their mission against the Islamic Empire's incursions, particularly the threat posed by the Ottoman Empire. In 1480, the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II launched the first siege of the island of Rhodes, which was then held by the Knights of St. John, under the leadership of Grand Master Pierre d'Aubusson. During the 5-month-long siege, the Knights successfully resisted the attacks of the Ottoman forces, safeguarding the island's independence. The second siege occurred in 1522, led by the Ottoman Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. This siege lasted for approximately 6 months, during which the Knights once again valiantly resisted but were eventually forced to surrender. According to the terms of surrender, the Knights were allowed to evacuate safely while retaining their faith and honor. The Ottoman Empire took control of the island of Rhodes, thus ending the rule of the Knights of St. John on the island. After the second siege, the Knights of the Order were forced to leave the island of Rhodes and began searching for a new base in Europe. In the early 16th century, the Knights of the Order relocated to the island of Malta. In 1565, the Ottoman army, led by Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, launched a siege of Malta. Under the leadership of Grand Master Jean Parisot de Valette, the Knights valiantly resisted the siege that lasted for several months. Ultimately, the Ottoman forces were repelled, marking a significant victory for the Knights on Malta. They were hailed as the protectors of Malta, with their patron saint being Saint John the Baptist. His symbolic image became an important emblem of Malta. The Knights also established the St. John's Co-Cathedral, a magnificent religious edifice that houses precious artworks. During the 18th century French Revolution, the Order of St. John suffered severe setbacks, and in 1798, under the leadership of Napoleon, French forces occupied the island of Malta. As a result, the order was dissolved, its properties were confiscated, and its members were expelled from the island or dispersed to other places. However, they were later reconstituted in the late 19th century, with their current headquarters located in Rome, Italy. The history and mission of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, SMOM, represent both the medieval and modern humanitarian spirit and religious faith. They remain dedicated to religious and humanitarian work, including providing medical services, humanitarian assistance, emergency response, and medical training. Their mission has expanded globally, and they participate in various humanitarian endeavors, earning the high respect of the international community. The contributions of the Order of Malta are not only evident in history, but also continue to the present day. This video segment concludes here. If you enjoy the content shared on this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to leave comments below to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover. Bye.